I'm Allie.
I'm Heidi Rank.
I'm Kate Stokel.
Luke Mace.
Alright, Pinterest was originally created by Ben Silverman, Paul Sciarra, and Evan Sharp. The first original creator was Ben Silverman. He was a Yale graduate with a degree in political science. He worked at Google for a short time, but he decided that he didn't like it because they didn't really let him work on his own independent projects. So he left and decided to start his own thing. That's when he teamed up with his college friend, Paul Sciarra, and they created Tote, which was an app for the iPhone. It's basically like an online catalog where you could pick out different clothes and like them and find out about fashion trends and stuff like that. But they had a lot of issues with funding, so they got rid of that and gravitated more towards his idea for Pinterest, which was originally inspired by his childhood bug collection that he had, which is where all the little pins come from. And he claims that the things that people collect say a lot about who they are, what kind of person they are, so that's what gave him the idea for this. After that, they met up with Evan Sharp, and he created the grid layout that we all know and love from Pinterest today. This is the first pin that was ever done on Pinterest in January of 2010, but nobody really understood what Pinterest was, so it kind of flopped at first. And in May of 2010, a woman named Victoria helped organize a program called Pin It Forward, which is basically a big chain letter where various bloggers on the internet could exchange pin boards about what home meant to them. After that happened, Pinterest exploded on the internet, and everyone started using it, and it became a lot more popular, and that's how it's evolved into what it is today, where people use it for more than just showing pictures of clothes or pictures of things that they like. They use it for, boards like things that look like the Death Star, or boards like that give tour tips or travel tips and things like that.
Okay, this is how it's used. So basically the user posts content to a pin board, which is like a virtual cork board. And they have collections of things, so there's different sections. So there's things about home or fashion or anything like that, and you pin it to that different section. And then the users can browse the feed of pins customized to their interests. And then, so after they post the content, they can, the posted content can be repinned by the users, so it can be shared. And users can follow their favorite brands and celebrities and friends and their specific interests, which businesses can create a following using that, and they can post certain promotional things on Pinterest through that. When you repin the content, it will be put into the feed of whoever is following you, and it's kind of like a mix between Twitter and Facebook.
We're just going to race to the demographics on who uses Pinterest. As you can see, we start with the total minutes spent on the desktop, which I broke down a while ago. It's like a couple, almost 100 years, I believe it was, just on the desktop alone. The male audience is underrepresented, and on Pinterest, it's mainly populated with females, ages 23 to 34. And so Pinterest is going to be the red ones on the graphics. We're going to follow them through. Like I said, women definitely use it more than men. The age groups, the 18 to 29, were exactly the highest brackets ones, so 30 to 49. As we got older, kind of tend to drop off. I was personally shocked that it was used as widely as the rural areas. I thought it suburban would have been higher, and I didn't think the urban would be at least now.
What's the green line?
Green is Facebook.
Green's Facebook, yeah.
The dark blue is Tumblr, the orange is Instagram, the red is Pinterest, and the light blue is Twitter.
And then race and ethnicity. White, non-Hispanic use it the most. they, most people have some college or college degree who run Pinterest, and they make upwards of $74,000 for the vast majority.
In the business model of Pinterest, they do not show any revenue generating content or advertising. And just a snippet I took from CNBC.com, February 2013, the company raised $200 million in funding from venture capital funds that included Judison, Harris, and Esper Venture Partners. The funding deal valued the 3-year-old company at $2.5 million. Pinterest uses a web analytic tool for businesses to search to see what kind of people are actually pinning on the boards into the website, and it generates how many clicks and pins. And another neat tool that businesses really take advantage of are the rich pins. In May 2013, Pinterest introduced this idea. And it's similar to what Facebook has done with their sponsored ads and stories. And Pinterest has avoided calling these rich pins because they don't want to be known as making money for these, but they're just more useful things you can click on that show prices and businesses' websites. And there's also 3 kinds of rich pins, like category-wise. There's movie, recipe, and product.
So here's a touch screen of an example of the rich pins, and then you can click on the pin, and then it actually takes you where you can buy it and see the price, and then you can kind of watch it if the price drops, because some people will repin just a picture of it, and it won't actually take you to the site where you can buy it. So rich pins are more focusing on going and buying the things. And then here's more touch screens of the Pinterest page. So here's your home page when you first log on. And anyone that you're following, their pins will come up in order on your feed. And so you can see I have circled the list, the name and the board that they pinned them onto. And then you can also pull down your little notifications page, and it'll show you people who are now following you. And if you pin something, if they repinned it or if they liked it, it'll show you there in the top right-hand corner. And then you can go to your board. So these are my boards. You can label them any way you want: food, style, working out things, anything you want. You can pin the board that you want. Then that way you can go back later and find it. And then also on each of your boards, it lists the number of pins that you have on that board. So like on my funny board, I have a little less than 400 pins. And then these are the categories that you can search by on Pinterest. So if you just like, oh, I want to find something to eat tonight, you can go to the food and drink categories, and then anyone who has pinned something in that category, it'll go to that kind of overall Pinterest category. And so you can see things that people from all over the world have pinned. Any questions?
Other than Ali, any of you have the Pinterest account? 1, 2. What kind of things do you pin? You're Kate, right?
I've a lot of clothes, makeup, jewelry, stuff that I like. Basically anything that catches my eye or anything
Yeah.
cool, I'll pin somewhere.
What's your name?
Heidi.
Katie. What do you pin?
Heidi.
What's that?
My name's Heidi.
Heidi. Heidi.
My account, basically, I think I have photography, I have European travel, places I like to go in Europe. I have music, I have places I've been, just funny quotes. I have like 8 to 10 boards, I think.
In the class, how many of you have Pinterest?
All the girls.
Okay, on this side. No, I know, but I can only. So only one male student. What's your name?
Tristan,
What do you pin?
technology things,
Okay, that's good. Yeah,
different things.
that's
Say
good.
that everything
Okay.
that's pinned on Pinterest makes you want to get married, have a baby, and make a lot of food. It's true.
Say that again. You want to get married if you.
Everything that's on Pinterest makes you want to get married, have a baby, and make a
Oh.
lot of food. I got my wedding stuff. I got my food.
That's
I got the
interesting.
workouts I don't
She's
do.
got it all planned out.
This is Pinterest.
Yeah, so anybody has no motivation for getting married and having babies, please go to Pinterest. All right, thank you.